quote, AudioMac digital streaming platforms have deleted all versions of the trending Ole song and associated videos by social media personality Martin Ose, known as VeryDarkMan. The action, which is in compliance with a court verdict on a case of Jeremiah Fufeyin versus Martin Ose. Legal counsel to Prophet Fufeyin says the removal was prompted by formal letters sent on 2 existing court orders restraining VeryDarkMan from publishing or distributing any content deemed defamatory against Prophet Fufeyin and his wife. In July this year, Justice Yusuf Shafa dismissed all preliminary objections filed by VeryDarkMan, pending the determination of the substantive suit. The substantive case has been adjourned to the 27th of October for continuation of hearing.
So last week, VeryDarkMan posted a video reacting to a pastor or something or the other, prophesying that he, VeryDarkMan, will meet his Waterloo, okay? And VeryDarkMan posted his usual reaction videos, mockingly asking the pastor when exactly he was going to meet this Waterloo that the pastor was prophesying about. When I saw that video, I shook my head. I wondered if VeryDarkMan was intentionally being obtuse, or is it the lack of education that is basically kicking in, okay? He questioned why he still hasn't met his Waterloo, blah, 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 as if it's supposed to happen on the exact same day that the prediction was made. Mind you, let me quickly preface by saying, okay, I do not condone that behavior. I do not condone all these pastors prophesying and wishing ill on people. I don't think that's the way to go about it. For me, I'm very much against pastors that like doomsday pastors. I cannot stand doomsday pastors. I cannot stand pastors who only prophesy negative things. For me, I feel like it's a fear tactic to like get people to conform, to get people to do whatever it is that they want people to do. So I don't subscribe to that, and I'm not condoning that, but I'm not supporting that. But with all of that being said, VDM is a funny guy, isn't it? And no, I don't mean this in a ha-ha comedian kind of way. I mean this in a sad clown kind of way. So you mean to tell me that with all these shame, humiliation, and disgrace that have basically enveloped VDM, he doesn't see them as his doomsday? Like, what will it take? Like, VDM, you are losing credibility. You are unraveling before our eyes, dismantling the carefully curated, honest guy image, good guy image that you spent years cultivating. You are unraveling it, you are dismantling it in a twinkle of an eye. And you don't think that this is Waterloo moment? You don't think that this is Waterloo situation? Like, you are unraveling so much so that even your hardcore supporters can't even defend your behavior anymore. Like, what do you think this is? What do you think is going on? Shebi, you don't know say na Waterloo behavior be that. The walls are caving in, my dude. And true to form, you have chosen to instead wallow in the lulu and self-aggrandizement. Like this streaming service, which by the way is a very popular one, they take anything. They have basically taken down your music. Who's going to be next? Where are you going to go? Which Nigerian streaming service is going to take your music now that a lot of them are now complying with court injunction to like not play your music, your onene music, troublemaker music? Like I said, I was just like, does he not understand how things work? Bini say, nobody there with them swear for you, the swear go manifest. Sometimes these things takes a while. And even the universe has a way of giving people some time and see if they will change their ways and become better people, if they will be remorseful for their actions. But if there is anything that VeryDarkMan has proven to us, it is that he doesn't have it in him to be remorseful over anything. Instead of VeryDarkMan to be remorseful, he will double down. Have you guys noticed? Whenever something happens and VeryDarkMan realizes that, okay, he made a mistake, instead of basically saying, okay, mea culpa, I sorry, I completely misread the situation, or I completely misunderstood the situation, No, 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 no. Very Dark Man will not do that too. Very Dark Man will double down. Very Dark Man will now be looking for people who agree with him, and those are the people that he will be platforming. Very Dark Man will be looking for every reason, like doing jangle over to make sure that he ends up being right, okay? As opposed to just taking responsibility, taking accountability, and just admitting when you are wrong. There is nobody that is above mistake. There is nobody that is above correction. But when you start acting as if now you know everything past, to the point where you're even calling yourself a genius, instead of you to just admit that you have been exposed, people have caught you. Like what he did the other day, where he kind of flipped the table and started accusing his rodents of not using their brain when all they did was essentially believe everything that he told them to believe. Like, make that make sense. Because obviously, a lot of these people do not have the ability to like think for themselves, to process things on their own. And he knows that. And so he capitalizes on the fact that they cannot process things on their own, they cannot come to their own conclusion, and so he uses that. And then if things doesn't exactly work out the way that he anticipated, he will then turn the table around and blame them for not using their brain, when the reality is that's the thing that he finds appealing about them, their inability to process things and ask questions and utilize their critical thinking. And that's what he enjoys, because nobody's asking questions. Everybody just go zombie, oh zombie, you know. So but it's so interesting how he can then turn around and use that weakness to like mock them and tell them that you are so gullible, you are dumb. Hey God, my goodness. So yeah, that's the update. And I guess we have to wait and see. The case has been adjourned until October. And again, nobody day when the place curse on you, not be that day the curse they manifest. Sometimes the universe has a way of giving you time to like think, to like process, to like see if you will change your ways, because the only thing that God has given us in this life is our own free will. He does not get involved, he does not influence. He is almighty, but he doesn't influence our way of thinking. He doesn't try to change us. He wants us to make that change on our own. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments. VDM, me, I don't understand though. So yeah, I just thought that was so laughable when he was saying, when is the Waterloo going to happen? As if like, do you not get it? Do you not know that sometimes it doesn't happen like immediately? Or are you intentionally trying to be funny? Are you taking a piss? All right, guys, bye.